Tell me, what does it mean to see the world without its mask? Is it courage or madness? Most men, I find, do not want truth. They want comfort, validation, a soft voice whispering that they are enough. But you didn't come here for comfort, did you? No, you came for answers. So I will give them to you, raw and unseasoned. Women are magnificent creatures, but they are not what you think. Let me offer you 10 truths, each one bitter, unfiltered, and sharpened to a surgical edge. A man who digests them becomes dangerous, unshakable, feared, and ironically, deeply respected by the very beings he once misunderstood. Let us begin. Truth number 1. Women despise weakness. Women do not love weak men. They may pity them, nurture them, even sleep with them for a time. But respect? No, never. You see, weakness in a man is not just unattractive, it is repulsive to the female psyche. Not by choice, by design. A woman subconsciously seeks a man stronger than her chaos, a man who leads, not follows, who decides, not dithers. Be soft if you must, but never be weak. A man who cannot assert himself will be discarded, first emotionally, then physically. And in her mind, she will rewrite history to justify it. She will say you changed, that she grew. No, you were simply never enough. Truth number 2. Women are jealous by nature. Curiosity may kill the cat, but jealousy carves into the feminine soul. Women are masters of concealment, elegant, smooth, and subtle. But jealousy, it always leaks through the cracks. A woman cannot stand being in the shadow of a more beautiful woman, not for long. She will smile, compliment, pretend, but internally she seethes. They say women love connection, but rarely with women more radiant than they are. Now observe, if you make her jealous, she reacts differently. She becomes alive, aroused, addicted. You see, when another woman desires you, her limbic brain sounds the alarm. He is valuable. Jealousy, my dear boy, is the heat that forges female desire. Use it, but never drown in it. Truth number 3. Women are loyal to their feelings, not their men. Men love with principle. Women love with emotion. A man may remain loyal through storms, hunger, betrayal, because loyalty to him is sacred. But a woman is loyal to what she feels, and feelings are mercurial. She will love you passionately today, and if she feels differently tomorrow, she will not hesitate to leave, even if you are married, even if you gave her everything. You see, she doesn't consider it betrayal, because in her mind, her feelings have shifted, and that is justification. This is not cruelty, this is biology. Learn it or suffer. Do not beg her to stay, lead her to want to. Truth number 4. No one is coming to save you. Women have their safety nets. Other women, the state, the law, the culture. Sympathy flows freely for them. You're a man. No one cares. No one will weep for your downfall. Men who break are thrown away like dull blades. The world has no use for you unless you provide, perform, protect. The moment you stop being useful, you vanish from their memory. Understand this. Only women and children are granted softness when they are weak. Men are despised, even by other men, especially by women. So stop waiting for help. Be your own rescue, and aim, always, not for love, but for respect. Truth number 5. Women crave leadership. In her ideal world, a woman is not the general, she is the queen. But even a queen wants a king. A man who hesitates, asks too many questions, defers decisions, exhausts her. She will not say this outright. She will tell you she wants equality. She wants shared responsibility. But in her core, she wants a leader, one she can trust with the helm when the storm hits. Your indecision is a burden she never asked for. Decide, act, bear the weight, and you will see her soften in ways you didn't know possible. Truth number 6. Mystery is fuel for desire. Do not explain yourself. Every word you speak peels back the mystery. Every justification, every confession kills the magic. A woman's curiosity is infinite. She does not want full access. She wants to guess, to wonder, to chase. Reveal only enough to spark fascination. Leave the rest in shadow. If she knows your every move, your thoughts, your weakness, she grows bored. She may love you, but the intrigue dies. A man with secrets is a man with depth, and depth is irresistible. Truth number 7. If women are your purpose, you have already lost. A man with no mission is a man easily conquered. If you make women the center of your world, they will sense it and they will pull away, not from cruelty, from instinct. You see, when she becomes your sun, you become her shadow, and she does not want that. Your purpose must be bigger than her, bigger than love, bigger than pleasure. Only then will she orbit you willingly. You are not here to serve her whims. You are here to build, conquer, transcend, and she will either walk beside you or fall behind. Truth number 8. Women would rather share a king than serve a peasant. A woman will drive a Ferrari once a week before choosing a Toyota every day. What does that mean? It means she would rather have a slice of an extraordinary man than the whole of a mediocre one. Your loyalty means little if you have no power. Your devotion, your affection, your faithfulness, they are lovely, but they do not arouse. A man of value is a scarce resource, and women are willing to compete for him. Become that man, and you will never chase again. Truth number 9. Women are not the prize, you are. You were taught to chase, to court, to impress. Why? Because you were raised on fairy tales written by those who profit from your desperation. But the truth, she is not the prize, you are. If you build yourself into a man of power, clarity, and purpose, you become the scarce resource. Women will seek you, submit to you, mold themselves to your frame, but only if you stop chasing and start building. Truth number 10. The world is cruel, and that's your advantage. Men who cry about fairness remain boys forever. The world is cruel. Women are complex. Desire is ruthless. Good, because in that chaos lies the opportunity for greatness. A forged man, a sovereign, a force of nature. Stop asking for mercy. Start commanding reality. The world may not care for your feelings, but it will kneel before your power if you build it. The final meal. Well, now you know. You may hate me for saying these things. You may disagree, but somewhere in the quiet corners of your mind, you know they are true. The truth does not ask for your comfort. It demands your evolution. Do not be a fool. Do not be a servant to emotion, nor a slave to softness. Be something else. Be the man who sees clearly, who chooses strength, who is unmoved by approval, yet irresistible to the feminine. In a world of noise, become signal. And remember, the lion does not ask the sheep for validation. He eats in silence. You now see the contours of womanhood, not as a fantasy, but as a force. And yet, that is only the first layer of the labyrinth. Beyond women, there lies the greater trap, society itself. You were conditioned, programmed, not by nature, but by culture. From birth, you were taught that your purpose was to please, to protect, to perform on cue. Be nice, be helpful, be a good man. But what is a good man in a world that punishes goodness and rewards cunning? You were not taught how to be strong. You were taught how to be safe, palatable, predictable, tame. You were not taught how to lead. You were taught how to obey, how to defer, how to apologize for your very instincts. This is not an accident. A tame man is easy to govern, easy to exploit. He works without complaint. He consumes without question. And when he breaks, he does so quietly. The tragedy? You thought that being useful made you worthy, but a tool is only cherished while it cuts. The moment you question the order, they will call you dangerous, and I hope they do, because a man must become dangerous, not violent but powerful, not cruel but unapologetically real. And to do that, he must see clearly not only women, but the game itself. This game is rigged. You are taxed more, drafted first, imprisoned longer, shamed more deeply. When a man fails, he is mocked. When a woman fails, she is rescued. This is not equality. It is selective empathy. It is systemic blindness. And yet you are told to protect this system, to uphold it, to fund it, to die for it. No more. You must unplug. Unplug from the narrative that your value lies in servitude. Unplug from the belief that love is unconditional. It isn't. Unplug from the myth that success is happiness. It rarely is. The truth is far darker and far more liberating. You were born into a war you didn't declare. Psychological, cultural, biological. The only way to win is not to play their game, but to build your own. A game where your mission comes first, your time is sacred, your word is law, your value is self-defined. You see, the man who owns himself cannot be bought, and what cannot be bought cannot be controlled. Do not seek to fit in. You were made to stand apart. Do not become bitter, become focused. Do not fight women. Understand them, lead them, or leave them, but never bow. You must master 3 realms. 1. The inner world, your mind. Discipline, stillness, self-awareness. You must become a fortress, every emotion observed, every weakness acknowledged, then eliminated. The man who cannot master his thoughts will be ruled by them. He will rage at shadows, chase illusions, and wonder why he feels empty. Train your mind like a weapon, sharp, quiet, lethal. 2. The outer world, your environment. Design your world. Who enters it, what fills it, where it leads. Cut off dead weight. Remove the distractions. Build rituals, build systems. Surround yourself with men who sharpen you. And never, ever seek comfort over clarity. Your home should reflect your mind. Minimal, functional, dangerous. 3. The eternal game, your legacy. What remains when you die? Not followers, not likes, not applause. Impact. A man's greatness is measured not in popularity, but in the wake he leaves behind. Will men quote you? Will your children speak your name with pride or shame? You see, death is the great clarifier, and most men only start living when they feel it breathing down their neck. So I urge you to die before you die. Die to comfort, die to weakness, die to who you were told to be, and emerge something else, a sovereign, a legend, a man not owned but remembered. A lion does not explain himself, a sword does not apologize for being sharp, a king does not kneel unless it is part of his strategy, and a man, a true man, knows this. The world owes him nothing, but he owes himself everything. So go, sharpen, build, conquer, in silence, in shadow, in strength.